In a world that has known peace amongst its land for millennia, the continents are suddenly thrust into war when a son usurps his father's throne, seeking to annihilate anything that stands in his path on his quest for world domination. Follow our vagabond adventurers as I, Vandalxero, guide them through an Aetherpunk-inspired world as they take on an empire, hold off otherworldly forces, and bring peace back to an afflicted land. Let's go to war. Where did we leave off last week?
I remember throwing a body off the side of the tank and then knocking a dude out and saying, "Look out below."
We had a fucking
There was a large ship
weird
float
thing
behind
with
us.
a dragon.
blotting out the sun.
So, all in different order. That was
No.
like reverse order.
I started at the beginning.
We got sucked into Dreamland and talked about swords, and then
Talked about how big our swords were.
I mean, I actually wrote a lot about the two dragons, and the dragon fangs.
I have some names,
swords, and
like-
how the swords in 10 pieces, and it's like we have 2 of the pieces. I have it all, man. I got like 2 pages worth of dragon talk.
The corpse eater is a black and purple honed, yellow-eyed, red-slit, black-handled blade. And then the broadsword.
It sounded weird when you said it.
Yeah, because I have shorthand notes. Broadsword that's black and red, known as the Void Blade. I still have a hat of resizing, too.
And we learned about the Fallen Oak slaver group a little bit. Got some backstory. I believe that was where the game ended.
Yeah, me and Sal were walking back, and then you guys were talking about something that was blotting out the sun, the arrows, right?
No, it was like a ship, right? Some sort of ship was coming.
Yes.
Yes.
I shall do.
oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
I did
Your
until he said
impending
walking out the sun.
doom.
Ooh, dude!
Forgot about the whole sun being blotted out by a massive ship part.
So that is where we ended.
Yes.
I don't like that.
You're still. So we're starting where you guys talked it out, because you did talk between everybody, but you haven't said anything to the Duchess, I don't believe. So now is probably the time to do so.
What are you guys looking at me for?
But
I don't
it's
know.
whatever you guys want to do at this point.
You want me to do the talk, and I'll do the talk?
I wasn't even looking at you.
Something were we telling the Duchess?
I don't know.
That
It got real dark.
There's ships on
Oh
the
yeah,
way
we
that
helped
can
the
be, like,
the
big.
crew, helped the people.
You were
Did we get, like,
helping
a
with
warning?
the slavers.
And then yeah, we would have.
Didn't-
I think we did. We tell the Duchess. I thought we told. No, maybe we didn't.
No,
yet.
I thought you. I
told
thought you got
Avi
the warning
Liana.
from. And you got the warning from Marguerite.
That's right.
how we knew about it.
Yeah.
That's where we ended?
Yes, sir.
Hi.
Bye, disembodied hand.
Bye, Shelbs.
Bye.
Sorry.
Alright. I know, right?
The magical door has opened.
So yeah,
That's a
I
sound.
will.
Alright.
I will walk. I will walk towards the Duchess's area without saying a word to the rest of the crew.
Checks out.
Okay.
Are we
No need to
back
cause a
there
panic.
with them yet, or are we still walking?
Well, you were helping the slave camp that had been brought aboard. Like you were helping with the water and like
Right.
feeding them and everything. So
But then
you,
when I noticed the emblem, I
you walked
Walk
off.
away.
Yeah.
and then Ironhide
Ironhide
followed
followed you.
me. So
Yep.
we were off by ourselves chatting.
So you two would not know
Okay.
because you had not come back on board yet.
And I think we were with Malcolm,
Okay.
so that's why we do know.
I think I was just feeding kids coconuts.
Yep, I remember you were very angry because there's water in coconuts.
Yeah. We had like a 40-minute conversation about how to get water when we were chopping down like 800 fucking coconut trees.
That's probably what I'm doing as me Saal walk, as I'm just grabbing a coconut, stabbing it on my horn, and
Oh, you're just taking all the water for you.
I'm
That's
thirsty too. I mean,
There's a
Okay.
river right
There's
there.
a river. So I walk away from Duke and Clementine.
Do you want me to follow you? Where are you going?
I was gonna go tell the Duchess.
Do you need support? I don't. What do you
You-
want me to do?
You can come if you want. You don't
All right,
need to.
I'm
You
going.
don't need to come with me, but you can
Nope,
if you'd
I'm
like.
doing it.
Okay.
It's
okay.
happening now.
All right.
Okay.
PD's learned.
So she is up on the fourth deck of the 6.
Duke, are you? I look back at Duke while we Clementine starts like, are you gonna stay here?
Wait, is this after? Yeah, I don't know. Do you want me to stay here?
No, you can do whatever you want. I just figured that Clementine was coming. You were gonna. Also, I don't know. It's okay.
Yeah, sure. I'll come.
Okay, great.
Like, rip the coconut out of the kid's hand and like follow you with it.
Oh, all right. I head towards the Duchess's up on the 4th floor.
You get up there, and there's guards outside of her, like to enter into the bridge of this land crawler, and it's a short red panda and a big turtle. Oh, look at these guys coming up. Where they think they're going?
Who said that? Which one was it?
That was the short red panda.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
You shouldn't be so mean to the people coming to see the Duchess. Listen, shut up. I don't know why they keep putting me with you. Hi. What can we do for you?
I need to talk to the Duchess. It's very important.
Okay.
Okay, just go that way. I just keep like point.
Who are you?
What?
Who am I?
Yeah.
I'm Malcom Sandyfingers, the leader of the Guardians of Garaxia, co-owner of the Pickles Punchers, and captain of the Dream Puncher.
Oh, that seems like a lot.
Yeah, they just got all tossed on my shoulders like in the last month.
Well, nice to meet you.
Yeah, this is a great conversation, so I need to talk to the Duchess. Like, it's very important. I just said that.
Okay, here you go.
I feel like we're being reverse Ironhided right now.
Yeah.
He holds up. He goes over to the door, and the shorter of the two goes, "Hold on a second. What do you mean you need to talk to her?"
No, so you don't understand. Like, this is like a life or death situation, and I really need to tell the Duchess what's going on.
He has
What?
intel.
It's not for your
well, why
ears.
didn't
It's
you
for
lead
her
with
ears
that?
only. That's why else would I need to talk to the Duchess? Like, I brought her wine or something? No. If that was
Maybe.
important, she would like have told you that I was
tried that
coming.
once, she hit me.
Well, that's okay. Open the door.
What? She's pretty. Give me that look.
I start walking towards the door
weird, sir.
without their like I just start stomping towards the door.
That's the,
Yeah, I
you
walk
go
right
through
behind
and they're
him.
kind of just like, oh, they are the
Yeah,
worst
good, keep going.
guards.
Not wrong.
Who is it?
Malcom Sandy Fingers.
Oh, come here. Come here. Why didn't they let you in?
They kept asking questions. So there's something really bad like following us, and it's gonna be in the city soon, and it's really big, and it's blotting out the sun. It's like making a big shadow, I guess.
She motions to you to come to her side, and she like points down, and part of the floor raises slightly, like steps.
Okay.
And she's like, "Come show me over here." Like she's at like a big table, like a map.
Okay, I would show her the area that Marguerite told me.
She looks confused as to why it would be coming from that direction. Did she give you a time frame as to like, is it fast? Is it slow?
It's she said it's like gaining on us, but it will show up like after us, like or right around the same time, like right after us, like pretty close though.
She
I
said
think
it's
I think that's what it was.
It sounds like a transport ship rather than a assault vessel. If it's as big as
Maybe
she
worse.
says. It is worse actually. That's not good. If she says it's coming this way, we should. That might work. And you see her call someone over. And she like whispers into like their ear. You can't hear anything. How good are your people at operating ballistas?
That's not me. I mean, I'd be okay at it. I think we have like a good shot from maybe Clementine. I've seen Saal try to use a bow and arrow
Get them.
before, but
How did that go?
Sometimes not bad.
I'm just. I
That
mean,
leads me
I'm
to
not gonna.
believe
I'm not
not
gonna
very
say.
well.
I'm not gonna say like he was like really good at it. That's for sure.
Is it something that you need to operate quickly, or do you need to be strong to do it?
A bit of both.
All right, so I'm good with the fast, bad with the strong,
Me too.
basically. Yeah.
Okay. We're going to try and basically do as much damage to it as we can. If it's following our path, it'll go right overhead. If it's heading to El Moctis, they're probably going to drop off armor and things to stop us. And it would make sense to get there to cut us off before we can secure a foothold. So that's my plan. It's spur of the moment. I haven't really had time to think it out, but I think if we just do as much damage to it as we can, we'll probably hinder it or make it rethink its plan.
I have an idea. I don't like it,
Flash it at me.
but I think it's a good idea. I think I might be able to get our ship out here in time, we also can get some ballistas from our ship as well. Maybe a double-edged attack from both sides.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't think they'd expect that because they know. Obviously, they know we're here. Like they know where we're heading. Like we're not very subtle about it.
I have to make the call soon, otherwise I think I'm out of range for Marguerite soon.
Well, would our ship be faster because that ship is larger? Would ours be faster?
That's what I'm thinking. I think we should be.
Yeah.
I think we should be able to get it here.
Okay.
I'll call
I think
Jerry.
If you're comfortable with it, then that would be of great assistance.
All right, I'll go make a call, and I walk back out the door, and I give the panda guy like a little bit of a look, and I go, "I told you I had important shit to say."
He's your eye
And
level, like he's the same size as you.
Well, I look directly at him then, and say, "I told you I had important stuff to say," and I walk out.
Hey, I didn't hear anything.
And I find a quiet
Why
corner.
are you so rude? Because it's easy.
I pressed a little button on my remote.
About like 2 or 3 minutes go by, and then Marguerite pops up, like the little miniature version. Yes, Captain.
How fast can you ask Jerry how fast he can get the ship to us?
He can hear you. Like it's this
He's
works as like
yeah. Jerry, how fast? Is it Jerry or Tom? Who's the hold on? Yeah, Jerry. Tom's the gopher.
We can probably get to you in maybe 18 hours.
That's faster than the large ships traveling, so that would be...
we are definitely faster than they are.
We're thinking of using a 2-point attack, the ship, and also using the crawler to hinder it. It's apparently a transport ship.
It was a big beast. It does not look like an assault ship at all. It looks like it definitely has stuff on it. What I could not tell you. So I'd probably have to say 19 hours because if you want us to come directly at you, we have to go a little bit out of the way so as not to just fly right by it and let it know.
That's fine.
All right, is this a captain's order? Like, you want me to do this now?
This is a captain's order. Get everyone ready to go and be here in 19 hours.
All right, Marguerite, you need to end communication and get ready because we have to haul.
Okay, bye. See ya. Good luck.
We'll see
love
you
you
as
guys.
soon as we can get there.
Love my ship. Click.
She says, "Bye, Captain." And
I don't know if that was love you guys and love my ship, or like love you guys and then correcting. Sorry, meant to say I love the ship.
Maybe.
Don't care about you guys. Love the ship.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh my god. I just thought it was like a really awkward. I love you guys. Oh, that's nice. Okay.
All right, I love you. Bye.
I love you guys. Oh, what did I say?
I walk back in, past the red panda, give him the eyes again, and I kind of like point at him a little bit and walk right past him and open the door.
He just doesn't look at you anymore. He doesn't care.
All right, the ship's on its way. 19 hours.
Okay, I would say familiarize yourself with ballistas and anything that shoots distance range, the cannons or the ballistas. Get some sleep, because once it starts, it won't stop until it's gone or we blow it up.
They're like a person who's in charge of ballista.
Just the cannon crew. They'll show you the basics. They can't show you
Good old
everything.
powder monkey.
He might not like it if you call him that.
I think that's what it's called, though. Like on a ship. I don't know if that's true. I saw it on something once. I read it in a book.
Sounds like an exotic book. I've never read anything like that. What kind of books do you read?
Like
all kinds. Okay.
Because I've read a bunch of books.
Reputation about books, but that's not. It was a book about boats mostly.
And hoes?
No hoes. Everyone was really classy, okay? God.
Oh.
It's what the Catalina wine mixer?
I read a lot of books too.
Yes.
Have you heard of this powder monkey?
That might be a term that I haven't learned yet.
It's not one I know.
I mean,
Well-
we're from different sides of Garaxia, so maybe some words mean other things.
Fair enough. But
It refers more to a naval vessel, so I suppose in this situation it is not correct. I apologize.
that.
Oh, you had the book right there the whole time with the information in it.
Yes, I did. I had the
You
book
really
right
do.
there the whole
You
time.
really do
No,
have a
I
book
never
about
know what
books. Oh, nice.
I never know what books I have.
What's the name of the book? I would like to read this book.
It's called Powder Monkeys in the American Civil War.
What's America?
What's
It's a made up place.
What's America?
have
It's
a
the
lot of
land of
backwards
freedom.
laws.
It was fiction.
Straight fantasy nonsense.
Sounds like a land full of freedom.
Well, I'll have to look it up when all this is settled. But yes, learn the basics of how to fire these. I'd suggest either in teams. It's probably easier if you have someone strong that can load the bolts easier than someone else.
So here's the thing. There's 5 of us in our team,
Mm-hmm.
and so that means someone gets left out.
Or someone could give the orders.
So someone gets left out. So we should totally find someone to be a 6th.
Are you looking at anyone in specific, Malcolm?
No, I just put my head down.
Well, I guess go find my daughter and she can help you.
Yeah, she can be your partner, Malcolm.
Is she strong? Because I'm not strong.
She's decently strong. I trained her myself.
Yeah, she looks
Okay.
strong.
Normally I ask Duke to do all the heavy lifting, but he can go with Saal today.
I mean, you can
Wait,
split up however
Is
you
Ironhide
want.
strong?
And he's a bull person.
I mean, he is a big, yeah, he's a big bull person. He should be strong. If he's not, I'm gonna be really concerned.
He could be delicate. Who knows?
He's got like really tiny legs.
He's like 6 feet tall, and he's like,
He skipped leg day.
no, he's like 7 feet tall, and he's 6 foot like torsoing up, and 1 foot
I'm
legs.
7'4". God damn it!
Happened to your calves, Ironhide?
They got away
All
from me
calf.
one day.
That's it.
Yeah.
Drugs.
Oh.
I didn't even get my own joke. It took a second. Oh. Okay. Well, so yeah, she'll. I'm so tired. Yes, she'll help you out. Just find her, and you can. If you need to take her onto your vessel with you, that's fine. Just she comes back in one piece.
Yeah, well, that's not up to me. I'll
You
do my
make it up
best.
to you.
I'll do my best to help protect, but I mean, I might not make it back either. So
I can do a little bit of healing, so I'll make sure she doesn't die.
So, at that point, she just goes back to the map, and you see her rearranging things that she already had set, taking into account what's about to happen. So she like starts moving forces on her things, like different, like you saw, like they were kind of like in a horseshoe shape around the front. So she's now like rearranging it to like cover the sides and putting stuff on top of it. It's like it's semi 3D. And then she's just not paying attention at that point. She's clearly thinking about how to like recalculate her strategies for everything with what's about to happen.
I'm just looking at the map and watching how it's set up to see it, so I can kind of have an idea in my head.
So basically she took the horseshoe formation she had, and it's now less of a full frontal line. Like she's still leaving stuff on the front, but she moved them up onto the top. And instead of having like straight sides, she bowed them out so that the people in the middle are actually a little further away from the vessel and are like further out.
Gotcha. Some sort of soccer mechanic. But that's how they set up their like teams. It's like
that's about it. She doesn't talk much while she's doing it because she's the only one. Like she's not.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get in her way.
She doesn't have like advisors or anything. It's literally her like doing all the tactical stuff.
Could I do like an insight check to see if I could help increase the odds for her?
Yes.
Can I help him at all?
You can try.
Ooh. So I have to roll 2, and if it's good, he can get advantage. If it's not good, he doesn't. Maybe.
Give me an intelligence check.
Oh boy, let's try that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I could help, and then I'm like, I don't.
You get a +5 because you've read lots of books.
9. I rolled a 4.
You've read a lot of books, but you haven't read like enough on like war tactics and stuff to think that you would be of help. So you cannot help him at all.
All the war books I've read are really weird love stories, so what are you gonna do?
More of those exotic books.
Was Dook a military guy?
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I mean, I was a mercenary. I don't know how much that plays into this.
No, I'm gonna say if you were a mercenary, you weren't really like working with group tactics per se. You were more of a like, hey, give me money and I'll do this.
You'll adapt.
So I'm not necessarily versed in like military stuff, but I'm just trying to see like if I'm smart enough to figure out anything that she might have overlooked, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm looking for with an insight check, I guess. I rolled an 11.
You can't really discern anything. You think that like with what she's done, she knows what she's doing.
No problem. I won't say anything.
Saal and Ironhide?
Saal and Ironhide.
Where
So you were still walking outside.
I'm still walking outside.
Yeah.
Well, are you talking?
No.
Okay.
I was pretty dirty.
So, you seem kind of a little broody. What do you want to like other than the pickle business? I mean, I'm really just looking to get free pickles out of this. What are you eventually seeing yourself doing? Like, I mean, are you gonna make a living off of, and I pick up a handful of dirt and I just kind of magic? That's
Jesus. Look at all this disrespect.
it's not. I mean, that's what.
I'm not even there. I'm just.
Yep.
Sidebar.
I know.
I feel as though you have much more in you than just meaningless card tricks, if you know what I mean.
To be honest, I'm not really sure. I've been, just kind of getting by on magic. Magic.
You
Well,
ever
I
think
picture
about
you
turning-
do that with like a dour face, like you just go through the motion, but you're still like depressed about
Yeah,
it.
it's magic.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that people seem like they're no good at, and you just got to work at it to be better. Normally, if I were with my people, they'd ask you if you've heard of different types of gods. But that's not really more my stuff. You ever have those moments where you just got nothing running through your head? Like, not a single thought?
No,
No?
never.
Are we walking in dirt or jungle or like beach?
It's
In the
more
jungle.
earthy than beach.
Okay. Well, see, this is why I painted the mind washing room on Malcolm's ship. And this is why I gave it the sand texture so you could feel the sand on your feet, because it helps kind of give you that sensory type of feeling. But try and find a place that I want to say makes you happy, but kind of fills you with that what's that? Ecstasy.
For the sake of roleplay, can I use minor illusion to just make like a little miniature like beach scene around me?
Yes,
Okay.
I'll allow that.
So I do that, and like there's just sand, probably like 3-foot box around me. Like as I'm walking, it's just kind of following along, like this. Is this?
Kinda. It's more. It's not really walking on the beats. It's kind of taking a moment and to bring it all in, to really take a moment to enjoy what this natural beauty is, and then bask it. This is kind of a nice place, but it's the jungle. So
Do we really have time for that though?
No. This is usually I just picture it in my head, or I picture banana pudding. Those are two things that fill me with very, very much joy. So if you're not more of a beach and banana pudding type of person, think of winning a card game, or slitting the throat of the fallen oak, maybe. Or giving the name the terrifying tiefling twins a bad reputation so you can start a better name for yourself, Saal. Because they're not going to be much for this earth.
Yeah, I think it's really best for the Tiefling brand if we go ahead and just take them out and do away with.
I mean,
that
it's
whole
just a word,
terminology.
really.
Alright.
Well, I mean, you got the horrifying human hordes. You could always call them that. I mean, I assume Clementine wouldn't like that. The man-slaughtering minotaurs.
We've just got a history. It's not great.
Excuse me, sir. You're talking to a minotaur.
Well,
You have a history.
Yeah, but
Go on.
so you get it.
I do. This is how I am. I like to be nice. I like to welcome people, and I don't even know where I am half the time. And typically, I'll say hi and how are you? I'm your guide. Who are you? And how was your day? That's a new one I've just added.
So what if someone started? What if a group of minotaurs started calling themselves the Horned Hellions or something like that? Like
First of all, that's a neat name. That's a lot of brain power to come up with it. So first of all, kudos to you. I like it. It really all depends on if their actions spoke louder than their name. Really, I mean, if they were terrorizing the countryside and possibly hurting the ones that I love or care about, I'd have to find some like-minded folk to put a stop to them. It's not simply because of their name; it's because of their actions.
Right, it's their
Like if the
actions.
right. So the
Bring
terrifying. They want their name to instill fear. So not fearing it and saying it is a step to taking away that fear. Wonderful. The terrifying tiefling twins. They sound terrific. I would love to take them out on a taco something. I can't
They
think
don't
of
sound very terrific. Sounds like they're doing
Well,
some pretty
you
awful
take
thing.
I'm kind of I grab a coconut and I pop it and I drink it. That's much better. I really don't see much in a name. It doesn't really hurt nobody. I mean, you're not a terrifying tiefling twin. I mean, if you had a twin, I would certainly like to meet Bal or Nal or Cal or Saal, too, or Junior. Would you name your kid Saal Junior or Saal the Second? I like the alliteration of Saal the Second.
Probably, if it was a boy, I'd probably name him Joey.
Okay, and how about a girl?
Ryan.
Definitely Sal.
How would you spell it? Ryan?
Ryanne.
Aha.
Yeah.
You don't think people would get it confused with Rianne?
Yeah, probably. Sometimes,
Okay.
yeah. They're like, no, that's how you spell Ryan.
Oh, well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Ryan. See?
Yeah.
Problems averted. It's a name.
At about this point, you hear like
There we go.
I was letting it go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when are we getting there? And I'm just gonna keep talking until Vandal says we get there.
You hear like a horn go, "Brrrr," and you see the line
Sounds like a war horn.
of the troops start pulling in towards the vehicle.
Oh, all right.
Mm-mm. Something's going on.
Yeah, dinner bell.
That didn't sound like the dinner bell.
Well, I mean, it's probably a war horn, but I think with my gut, so. And I'm hungry right now, so there's probably something to talk about. So let's go get a sandwich and figure out what's going on. Or banana pudding. If we have banana pudding here, it'll be great.
I doubt they have banana pudding. All right, let's go.
All right.
So you see a man hanging off, like he's holding on to like a rung of the ladder, and he's like at the very bottom. And as everybody's coming in, he's shouting orders of like, he's like, we're going into the arc formation rather than the straight line formation they were in. So you see people coming in, they're hearing what they're supposed to do, and they go back out. But you see them like, instead of being a straight line, you see like the middle section of people are actually like pushing out further into the jungle than they were.
As we walk up, Saal, let's see what he gives us for orders. I'm curious to see what he wants us to do.
He doesn't even acknowledge you two because you're not.
Perfect. Even better. Continue.
You guys aren't like in like their uniform.
Yeah.
So he sees you and he's just like, it doesn't matter. You're not even part of my concern right now.
I have a question, sir. Is there like a bandana I could get to like wear around my arm or something to signify that I'm with you guys? Or one that I could easily take off to say that I'm not with you guys should we get captured by the
Just he's like, just see the quartermaster, they'll set you up.
Yes.
He
Mr.
just
quartermaster.
He literally just shrugs you off because you're not dressed like his people, so he's
perfect.
He's not trying to like get into it.
All right, then I go on the boat.
His job is literally to relay the order and then go back to his position.
Well, my job is to find out what we're doing and then go get a bandana. Currently. Checklist accomplished. I start to go find Malcom. If it takes me a little bit longer, I start to, Malcom, this is a very big boat. How long were we on that boat before we got off the boat?
You had been on it for about a day.
Okay, so I am familiar with it. Would I be familiar with Malcolm's eating habits to know if he's in the mess hall or not?
No.
Okay. Do I know where his room is?
Nope. 'Cause
No
you
one
guys
has a
don't have
room,
rooms
right?
there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we just sleep in a general area. So I have to. Yeah, I'm just gonna. What do you want to do, Sal?
And should we maybe try to find like where the Countess is, and maybe they're near there? It
There's the
sounds like
Countess?
some
Ooh, the
stuff.
Oh, the
Countess.
Duchess.
I like
the
that.
Duchess. The
Countess.
Duchess. Yeah.
Bleh.
Blah blah blah.
I would. So I mean, we could. Maybe Malcolm might be there. I mean, it strikes me as that. Do you maybe want to try and find Malcolm's girlfriend? Because he might be there too.
Might be there. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like something's going on, and maybe.
So there's 3
she knows
places that
something
Malcolm
about
could
it.
be: Duchess, girlfriend, mess hall.
I don't
You already know
think-
where my vote lies. I think
don't-
mess hall.
think he's at the mess hall.
Okay, to the mess hall.
And I go the opposite direction.
I go to the mess hall.
So the mess hall is on the 2nd floor. And to
probably
go
turn around
anywhere
about
else, you
halfway.
need to go up the ladder or the stairs. Your choice.
I'll take the stick.
So you do not see Malcolm at the mess hall.
You got food here though?
They have like shit on a shingle, like
Per-
gravy and potatoes.
Can I just have some potatoes, please?
They give you potatoes. It's not a lot because there's a lot of people right now.
Okay, that's perfect. And then I
You-
just kind of
There's plenty of
perfect now.
coconuts.
had coconut, wanted a vegetable. All right, so I'm gonna start heading towards Duchess now that I've quenched my hunger.
So it'll take you a
If
little
I
bit.
see the person that no, that was a different ship, wasn't it?
What?
The person I pissed off. Well, that was your ship, wasn't it, Malcolm?
I'm
Abby,
not
or whatever her name was.
But there's plenty of places you've pissed people
Think
off.
of a place
I haven't.
you've pissed
I have
someone
yet
off
to-
at. Every one of them.
I have yet to create food or water here. So now that I know,
that
it-
would have been Malcolm's ship. Yes.
Thank you. Yep. All right. So I go to the Duchess, wherever that may be.
Well, you haven't been to that floor, so you don't know.
Okay. So
You
I
know
guess
the
I'm gonna
first
go-
2 floors real good.
Okay. So I'm gonna go start wandering around on the 3rd floor, and hopefully I'll bump into someone who will ask me what I'm doing.
So you don't really find very many people up there because that is like the floor where all the stuff is housed for like the traction, like steering. That's the mechanical floor.
I go up a floor.
You are met by an angry little red panda and a turtle standing outside of the hallway.
Can I already
hi.
be there talking to them?
Listen, I don't care who you are. You're not getting in here.
Don't
guard.
make me. Ironhide, can you believe this little short monkey thing?
Hi, I'm
Oh, I'm a monkey
Ironhide.
now, huh?
Hi, I'm Ironhide. This is.
I don't
Sal.
give a fuck.
Have you seen
You
a
call me a
little?
monkey.
What are you then?
Well, I'm sorry. My name. What's your name?
I'm Dax. That's Tomo.
Other way
Nope.
around.
Nope.
Okay. All right. All right. Cool. I like it.
Why are you being so rude to them? Why are you rude to everybody that we see? You are the worst guard I have ever seen.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Dax and Tomo. How are you guys today?
Oh, I'm good. This little guy came up here earlier and just brushed right past me and freaking didn't even care.
Oh yeah, which way
I'm
did
a
he go?
guard. What?
Hang on a second. You just let him walk right past you.
No, he just walked right past me. I was
Oh, like
talking
right
to
now?
him and he was rude.
Oh,
That was just
well,
now.
that's I'm sorry.
No,
to
that
hear.
was like an hour ago.
Which
Do
way
you
did
know
you
where
go?
he was going?
I mean, he's still in there.
Oh, so I walk
knock
right
on the
past
door.
him and open.
Like you just go by, and she's like, "Can you just change guards, please? Someone, put them not there. Just let people. Okay, it's you guys. Please come in."
Your
We were
weird
just
little
leaving.
monkey was super rude.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Dax and Tomo.
He's a panda. Oh, he's a red panda.
Now you're just making things up.
Nope.
All right, so what's go? You guys
I
are
feel
leaving.
like you're
What's
making
going on,
things
guys?
up.
Oh yeah, no, we were just leaving. We finished the whole conversation. Everything's a-okay, and we're off.
Oh,
They
okay,
got
cool.
potatoes and gravy in the mess hall if you're interested, Malcolm.
You like potatoes and gravy?
I like potatoes. Depending on the gravy, I might like that gravy too.
So why are all the troops moving? Is that something we should be concerned about?
Probably not.
So oh no, she's just preparing herself for a large transport ship that we're going to attack.
Oh, that seems important.
A little bit.
Oh no,
Yeah.
and we're gonna be on our ship. So isn't that great? The Dream
Might
Punch
need
is
to
coming
learn
to
use
punch dreams.
ballistas real quick.
Is that
Sure.
anything like a crossbow?
Play a big one.
Big one.
Is there any other information I should know?
Oh yeah, you and Duke are gonna be shooting ballistas.
How do I
Like
shoot
as
a
a
ballista?
team.
I've never done that before.
You guys are gonna
He's,
be on a
like,
team.
Strong,
Cool.
and you're like fast.
Okay. I think
You
it
strong, Ironhide.
That
can't
depends
be.
on your.
I assume you'd want to do like
Yeah.
the aiming. I'll do the loading, but you know,
Okay. Can't be much harder than a bow, right?
yeah.
Pretty
Yeah,
good
no,
with
it's
those.
exactly like a bow. It's just a
Okay,
large
yeah.
bow on its side.
Easy.
It's also mechanical.
Easy.
Yeah, that's what the big band's
It's like a
for.
crossbow.
Oh, so he's the shooter, he's the loader. Okay, so I assume in our predicament, I would be the loader and you would be the shooter.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
I could
figuring.
certainly load that.
I wonder if you could just shoot me at the boat and I could punch it until it falls.
Just punch a hole through it.
We would literally
Yeah.
be dream punching. It would be great.
I feel like it would snap your legs. shooting.
I was thinking that too.
Malcolm, we could try
I
your
feel
throwing.
so-
Clem's like, I'm gonna punch a hole and it just
I could-
crumples.
oh,
into
I
the
could
side of
totally-
it.
No, I could totally
mush
make
slides
you
down the side.
smaller, and then you can get thrown by Duke.
Would that
Good.
fix the problem of smashing against the side and just like
No,
scattering?
you would
as a
want to land
person?
on the top, and then I could
Alright.
end the spell, and then you become your regular size again.
Did you make her bigger instead?
It'd be
As
hard to
opposed
throw her.
again? No, I mean like have her start small and then turn big.
Oh, yeah, I could do that. It'd take a couple of spells.
I feel like that would be really weird for me.
Okay, so it's like the zombie predicament. Okay. Yeah, okay.
It's like the zombie predicament.
Yeah, I made a zombie and then I
thought
got
you made
rid
a
of zombies.
skeleton.
Well,
oh, I
whatever.
guess it was technically a zombie because
Yeah.
he still had skin.
Yep, and arms.
Well, not for long.
For a little while.
We're on that for still. Okay, so yeah, let's get out of the Duchess's like chambers here and let her do her work, so we're not bothering her.
Please.
Yes.
Have a good night, Mrs. Your Duchessness.
Yep. Just remember to tell Aveliana to go with you.
Will do. Got it.
Your girlfriend's coming with us?
She's
His
gonna
girlfriend.
be my muscle.
His loader.
Ooh.
Oh,
No. So with that, she goes back to the being quiet and back to the map.
We should probably go learn how to use a ballista real quick.
Yeah, get the hell out of here.
Weirdest fucking monkey I've ever seen.
I really want to use Charm Person on him.
Oh god. Saal, roll an acrobat, he's not grappling you per se, but he's trying to climb up you.
So would that be
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
I can do that. 17.
Hey.
So he gets a hold of you, and within like half a second, he's like hanging off of your front of your shirt. He's like, "Look, I'm a panda, and I'll punch you in the fucking nose."
I want him to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit.
Saal,
monkey?
panda.
The panda.
He's so mad that he just shrugs it off. He rolled a 19.
Son of a bitch. All right, well
Listen.
you get to deal with that. And I walk away.
Abracadabra. I use my mage hand to grab his cover. Like, listen here, little monkey.
So you two are just like
Yeah.
at each other.
Yeah, your mage hand only does like 5 pounds, so it's like not pulling. It's probably
yeah,
just
he's
like
just grabbing.
it's just like a
his
shirt.
collar.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're just shirt tugging, but he's like
Yeah.
hanging off of you. He's like, I make things that are cooler than you'll ever hope to be, you piece of shit.
What? Where did that come from, sir?
That
He's really proud of his kids.
I'm gonna pull Saal and the panda apart, and I'm gonna wish Tomo
The
and Dax a
turtle,
pleasant
the
day.
turtle comes over and like takes him from you.
Oh, okay. I see.
And at
I
that
see.
point-
I'll take mine.
You see Dax pull out like it looks like a handle,
No.
and you start seeing like it unfurl, and it looks like basically a minigun crossbow.
Oh god.
Come back here, I'll take you. I don't give a shit.
I will.
And you just see Tomo like touch his head, and he drops it, and he falls asleep.
He's kind of cute when he's sleeping.
He gets rambunctious.
I don't
I'm
think
sorry.
he's a. I don't think he's a monkey though. He doesn't look like.
He's not
No,
a
he's
monkey. That's very rude.
Ursarin.
What's an Ursarin?
Bear person.
A bird person?
Bear. No, not an Arakakara.
Oh, I thought you said a
Bear
bird
person.
Bird person. It's a bird person. That's not a bird.
He's right.
And he's
It's
a
like a bear.
turtle?
person?
yeah.
There are bear
Nope.
people. I've never seen. Well, this is the first time I've seen one. He's very small and angry.
Yeah. They got white ones and brown ones. And
Maybe it's because he didn't hibernate. Is that rude?
he might be hungry. That might be why he's angry.
He's just angry all the time. Don't worry about it.
It makes sense.
Should we be worried that you just like? How many times a day do you knock this guy out? I'm just curious.
Don't worry
have a
about
last
that either.
I feel like that might have a lasting effect. Maybe that's why he's so angry. What's going on in his brain?
No, he gets plenty of sleep. Don't worry.
I'm gonna
gets-
choose this moment to walk away now.
Some days it's a solid 16 hours. Bye,
no,
friends.
there's,
I'm definitely leaving.
Pleasure meeting
He's
you.
like holding sleeping in like, bye. At this point, there are 2 other guards coming up. And like, how do you guys get back on this? Go back down to guarding the mess hall. Okay.
They guard the mess hall. That is very, very wise information to know.
wise information.
Yeah. So if I need a late night snack, they might be the ones guarding, and I know them, and I might be able to get in and have a potato.
You would have a potato
A
as
potato.
a nice snack.
One
One
single
potato.
It depends on what they have left. I wouldn't want to go
No
into their
butter.
own supplies.
Potato's not even cooked. You're gonna eat it
Un
like an apple.
potato.
I mean, I could. It's not pleasant that way.
I know it's not.
High in fiber.
Just wash
So
it
he,
first.
He takes off with Dax and Tomo take off. Oh, we're buffering.
Things to be back on my end.
He takes off with his little furry friend. The 2 generic guards, they're not anything specific. They take their posts and they don't say shit.
Well, you guys have a pleasant night, Bob and Tom.
They nod.
I guess that.
That's impressive. Or they don't care.
They have name tags.
Probably.
Once is Bob, once is Tom.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't real
Smooth.
perception checks, so yeah, it makes sense. That sounds sense.
And where are you guys heading now?
That's all.
He shouts from across the room.
I had left when Dax was crawling around after not having the spell work. I just like walked away. So I was heading to Ava Liana.
So she was still down on the first level helping with the refugees that have come in.
Ready or not, here they come.
They can't hide because they're not rogues.
They're wearing heavy armor.
New hit single from Dysfunctional.
The refugees on the boat.
Fugies.
The refugees on the boat.
So you find her down. She's just like she's starting to hand out like blankets and pillows and stuff because it's been rough for them. So they're getting sleep and resting.
Hello. So I talked to your mom about what's going on. There's like this big ship coming with transport with a bunch of stuff for the bad guys, and so we decided to call in my ship to come help, and we're gonna give it an attack from multiple angles. And your mom said that you would help us and come on the ship with us.
Okay. That was her order?
Yes.
Okay. So I assume you'll be in charge of me as it is your boat.
It's you're
the captain.
I'm the captain,
she
but
points
you're equal to all of everyone. Everyone's equal on this ship.
You don't know how military ranks work, do you?
But I know how morale works.
Mm-hmm. You can do both.
There's only like two people that I really just gotta give it to on the ship. One's Albert and the other one's Ironhide.
No one else? Just those two?
Yeah, the rest they all do their work. Everyone else is great.
Fair enough. That seems like the mark of a good captain.
Oh no, the ship was great before me. I just kind of inherited it. I brought in like the new like the changing factors that might make it a little bit more chaotic now.
All right, when are we departing?
19 hours, well, probably like 18
It's probably
hours
about
now.
like 16 at this point.
Yeah, 17 and 16. I just keep going down as I remember how long it's been. So maybe get some rest.
All right, I'll do that once I finish here. I should probably gear up.
Yep.
So,
We have to,
I guess.
So who? Well, you're pretty known here. So who do we go talk to about learning how to shoot ballista?
Oh, just head up to the top deck and talk to literally anyone up there.
Okay. Is there someone that like is
There's no
nicer
specific-
than other people?
Ask them if they've slept within the past 8 hours.
Okay, that's a good.
Find the one that has.
Okay, that's a good. Yeah, that's a good idea.
They're all trained to teach people to fire.
Sounds
like
good.
There's no specific person, but
All right, appreciate the information. I'm gonna go practice now.
okay. I'm gonna finish up here and then probably sleep until it's time to rest up.
That sounds good. Run off nervously.
You run off like. She just gives you a smile as you run off.
Hey, do any of you guys know where the quartermaster is?
Are you, like, there's just a guard that's like, are you like talking in general?
So I was asking the four of them because I assumed
Oh.
Malcolm. Oh yeah. Where is the quartermaster?
I mean, there's. What are you looking for specifically?
What can I get?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What do you need?
That's a very good question. I was looking for regalia that should we need it.
Oh,
And-
like marking factors.
Yes, that is easily detachable. Should we also need that factor?
He
And maybe one of them cool little like mini ballistas that I saw the little
No,
panda thing
no,
have.
no.
Oh.
he goes into his
Think about
bag
it, it's
and
hard to
pulls
miss with
out like a crumple of cloth that was just packed in there. He's like, you can have my spare one. I don't really need
Neat.
it. It's just it's just a tabard that goes over armor, and it's just blue and green, but they're light blues, like greens. No
I,
specific
take-
pattern.
I take off the hat of resizing and I put it on his head. I got this from a factory that had ghosts in it.
It goes from your giant cranium and it goes. Phew.
Oh, I still have one of those. I take mine down and put it on Ironhide's head.
And then I take the bandana and then I all right, I take the hat off and then I tie the bandana around it.
What bandana?
He just handed me a bandana,
Oh,
a piece of
you
cloth.
It's a tabard.
Sure, what's the tabard?
It goes like over you. It's like
Oh,
Think of a tank
Okay.
top that's not attached on
It's
the
a bib.
sides.
For him, it's probably more like a bandit. To be fair,
He's not
gonna
that
be.
much bigger than you.
It
That's where that's
hangs.
what
Okay.
it's needed.
It
It's
hangs.
kind of like a schmuck.
Yeah,
it's like a poncho?
schmuck.
no,
Schmuck or like an apron.
because it's
It's like, you know, if you're
not-
like stocking
not like
a grocery store shelf, it's like what those guys wear.
Yep.
But it's
So
longer.
I take it and I fold it into a bandana-like shape, and then I tie it around my arm.
The guy like adjusts it a little so that you can see both of the colors. Fine.
All right. Thank you.
There you go.
All right. Oh, yeah, that's real big. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, now I don't get to see the quartermaster.
Pretty cool actually.
I mean, he's probably pretty busy helping with the people on the first floor. So I'm gonna. Do you need anything else? I'm gonna go.
No.
Have a good day. And he just
Enjoy yourself.
he like as he's
Bye,
walking away, he
Calvin.
pulls off the hat and he's like,
Not free hat. Everybody likes free hat.
Nice that you made it up to that guy after hitting him with a dead body.
Least I could do.
Cannon. Oh boy. So what is everyone doing? Duke? Are you still on the bridge just sitting there? Or did you leave with
Sorry, Shelby was just asking me something.
duplex there?
Am I on the bridge? Yeah, I'm just wandering around, I guess.
Okay. You're just
Maybe
There's
I went
not-
up. Maybe I went up to find some ballistas.
okay. So you see people just like they're usually in groups of 2 to 3. There's one person sitting in the seat on the ballista. And you usually see like yeah, they're that big. And then you see like 2 of them picking up like it looks like probably like a 9-foot tree trunk bolt
Okay.
and loading it. They're much smaller than you, so it looks like it takes 2 of them, but you think that you could do it by yourself.
Okay. Do you have any concerns about Malcolm's girlfriend being able to do it?
You don't know.
Okay.
You are unaware of what her
Capable of.
specific capabilities are.
All right.
I'm not. I know exactly her capability.
Oh my!
Whoa!
All
Oh my god!
right. I'm
You ever been
gonna.
thrown around, Malcolm? Because it's gonna happen.
If I wanted that, I would go after the lady on the ship, on my ship.
Duchess.
No, Annette.
Oh, jeez. Nah, she said you were low on the list.
No, she's hot on Duke.
He's 6th on the list.
I'm still on the list, by the way.
Yeah. Sal's higher up than both of you.
What?
Whoa.
TMI.
He's like, wait,
TMI,
what?
bro.
He looks dangerous.
She thinks she can change him.
Dangerously
It's
cheesy.
a different D word.
I can
Wait,
fix
what D word are
him.
you thinking of?
I thought you meant dumb.
Oh,
Wow.
that's not very nice.
What's your int, Sal?
How many higher numbers do you?
I was gonna say
14.
Oh damn, that's bad, not bad.
I was
Okay.
saying he's a
You,
caster.
you don't have to be.
Yeah.
You don't have to be street smart to be book smart.
I know. I asked it too, and I was like, actually, I'm pretty sure his character's like smart as shit.
Yeah, that's my casting abilities.
Yo.
He's not smart as shit, but he ain't dumb as shit either.
I mean, compared to Duke, he's smart as shit. As well been to fucking Harvard.
You're so
But see,
learned
here's the
in
thing.
book words.
He doesn't know better. He's
Right.
very smart, but he
Yeah.
doesn't know better.
So you're saying he's not
That's fair.
wise.
There it is. What's your wisdom there, DD, if we're going to go into that?
10.
There it is.
That's middle of the road. You're fine.
That's
Yeah.
yeah, that's like, yeah, I'll push this button. Let's see what it does.
That's commoner levels.
Right. That's what mine is too. It's 10. But my wisdom is 15.
Ooh.
So
Well, it's all that learned nonsense.
So that
Book
learning.
reading.
All them people reading and stuff.
So on top of the the land crawler, you see there's probably about like 25 ballistas total. The cannons that you see are one-person cannons. They're not huge. They're not like the big ones that take like 2 people to move. Like they're. I'm trying to think of
The
like a
cannonballs are like
comparison.
this big.
Yeah. They're small enough that one person can operate it by themselves. They're more like those are like the anti-personnel things.
Yep.
Like they have grape shot, they have like things to wreck like wheels and stuff. So those are more of the like
Boxes of nails.
yeah.
Yeah.
The ballistas are definitely like the
Long range.
the big things for other vehicles and such.
Oh, I feel like I could use a box.
A what?
A box.
Box in the hills.
A box of nails.
I thought you said
You
a
could use a
box
box
cutter,
of
and I'm
nails.
like, you have knives. They're the same thing. So you
Oh,
can
no.
you can basically go to any crew and like they'll show you like, be careful of this end of the bolt. Like it's heavy. Don't mess with like the feathers and then the notchings on the back. You'll affect everything. Just fucking pile drive Shelby. I'm telling you.
Could be something important. You never know.
She could be telling him she just took a big poop, but he has to seem interested.
And anything, you should F5.
What are
D
you
and
doing?
D hour. You're playing games with your friends.
What are you doing, Sal?
So where's everybody at this point? Like Malcolm's gone. We don't know where he's at. Then what are Ironhide and Clem doing?
Ironhide went
I-
to the mess hall.
That's all.
Okay.
I was gonna go to the ballista as well because I wanted to see.
Okay.
I wanted to check it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel
Um,
like I should learn how to do this first.
So the 3 of you end
I
up
arrive.
on top.
I arrive shortly later.
Okay, so everyone But Ironhide is up top, learning. So, Clementine, Saal, and Malcom, you guys would obviously be talking to the people in the ballista chair. Like it's very much like an anti-air turret, like on a ship or something.
How big is like one of the ballista? Like not the machine, but the actual
The
shot.
bolts.
The
Yeah.
bolt, it's like 9 feet long.
Could not catch that. I'm gonna say that right now. I could not catch that.
I
What do
mean,
you use to keep
Try.
it?
Maybe two.
Try. They
It
look
says
much
it
bigger
says
than the one.
it says catch missiles, right?
They
That
look
counts.
much bigger than the one that
deflect
the Scorpion
missiles.
tank had.
But
This is
I
literally
could...
a missile.
No,
So
all I
how-
can think of is like in what is it? I think it's in the Battle of Helm's Deep. They shoot one, and one guy just gets fucking pinned to a wall. You're like, fuck. That's what I'm picturing.
Bigger than that.
Oh Jesus, because those are pretty big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are
This is
those are
anti-armor.
like those are
Yeah.
like probably like that big around. These are like literally tree trunks.
It's a
They
hug. Ah.
Sure.
Hopefully, don't take
the
one of
hug
these
of death.
torches, though.
It's like shotgun versus javelin missile.
Yes.
Like,
So-
that's fair.
They show you when you're sitting, they like the guy hops out of the chair. The three of you are all around one guy. He shows you like he's like left foot turns it left. So like he pushes down like there are 2 pedals. Left foot turns it left. Right foot turns it right. If you're in where you want, push both pedals all the way forward to lock it in place. And then he basically he has 2 levers, like this one pulls you back. This one pulls you he's like trying to think like this one aims you, like you can use it to it goes left, right, up, down. And he's like this one puts the tension on the spring better, or I should say the rope, so that you can shoot further or closer. We don't worry about that one. We just pull it all the way back so it goes really fucking fast. They tell us to be...
Theoretically,
Okay.
what would happen if you shot a person?
Oh, you would use one of those, and he points at it's another trunk, but it has a spot hollowed out to put like a payload on
There's
it.
a thing.
Oh shit! You could send me over there, and I could punch it into the ground. I mean, maybe that's a bad idea. Although I did
I
punch a
mean-
scorpion into the ground. That happened.
Okay, so
We
I have.
could-
Am I there now at this point?
Yeah, the 3 of you are there.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
If this thing weighed like 8 times more, would that be a bad
What
thing? The big ballista thing.
Well, if it weighed 8 times more, we couldn't actually fire it.
Well,
From this?
you'd be able. Yeah, it would just destroy the machine, right?
It would. Yeah. If you could somehow like do what you're planning to do after it exits the ballista, then it would absolutely punch asshole.
Ew.
Destroy.
I don't
like,
understand that reference. What does that mean?
It's you punch something in the asshole, you destroy it.
Oh, that sounds like you.
I've never done that. Maybe I should. Apparently, it
You gotta
destroys
stop-
things out of
You
my
gotta stop
face.
hitting people in the groin and hit them in the asshole instead.
People get back up from groin punches. They don't get back
Okay,
up from the
so
other way.
I have this spell
It's like a
that
puppet.
could like enlarge the ballista to like really, really big. It just gets really heavy.
Sorry, the puppet comment got me real
Broke
quick.
Vandal.
Okay. Yes, it would get really big. It might lose its speed pretty fast, so it's probably better to do it like if we're aiming down at something. Do you know how like physics work?
Well, I was thinking we reduce its size first,
Okay.
and we bring it over and put it on
Yeah.
top of the like we shoot someone over with it, and then we increase the size on the ship over there, and it just like makes a hole through the ship because we could shoot it at their ship.
So let me get this correctly. You want to put a person in one of the payload ones,
Delivery with the smaller
and shrink the
ballista.
smaller one, and they're gonna like throw it like a javelin, and then you're gonna increase it.
No, I was thinking like we have it land on there, and then we pull the trigger when it's like humongous, and just because of how big it is and how much power it's gonna have, it's just gonna destroy the ship that it's sitting in.
I
like-
guess I'm not following.
It's gonna go from like 1,000 pounds to 8,000 pounds, and then the force of that is just gonna put a hole directly through their transport.
And why wouldn't we just shoot the bolt?
Would that work like aerodynamically though? If you increase it like while
I guess I'm not
in the air.
understanding how you're saying
thing.
to fire it, because if we're
No,
firing,
I'm
the
saying
person-
we'd have to go over with it.
Okay, so you're gonna carry over a big thing, and then just
Well,
make
it wouldn't be
big
that.
on
It
the-
wouldn't be as big because I would shrink it first.
Okay, but it's not gonna be moving. Like that's the whole point of these, is to shoot it so it's moving. If you're just taking a log and putting it
No,
on
not
something
the
and then
not the
making...
log. I mean the whole ballista.
Oh, that's where the disconnect was. Because
No,
I
want to shrink down a ballista
not
with the
following
log
that
on
part
it, with the arrow on, it, and then bring it over there, make it bigger, and then shoot it directly into their ship.
Okay, me personally, I thought you were like, yeah, I'm gonna shrink
not
one of the
just a-
bolts,
no.
put it in a person's hand, and then send them over, and then make the bolt big. And I'm
No.
like, it's gonna just
Yeah.
be heavy.
That's what I was thinking
Yeah.
too. And it's just like, okay, no, it's just a big log.
I was thinking with the power of the ballista shot.
I don't see that working, because then we don't have the mechanics to actually shoot it. Like you don't have the, like he points to the hose coming from it going into the tank. Like it doesn't have the power source.
That's okay.
So, I like the idea, but it won't work unless we can figure something out. Have you talked to Dax? He might be able to figure something out. with
That guy's an asshole.
Yes, he is, but he is
The monkey
smart as
guy?
hell. He is a bear person. Do not call him a monkey. As big of an asshole as he is, he's designed most of this tank.
But what if I just turned the ballista bolt in that air into a bigger one?
That was my earlier conversation, where it becomes too heavy and it'll lose its speed and just fall.
Okay.
Perfect.
Alright.
Or if we're like firing on something on the ground, and I think it'd be hilarious.
All right, no problem. I was just trying to think of what I can do outside the box to make it better for us.
Now, however, your plan would work if you're firing down on something, because it's already
Oh.
going that
Well,
direction.
looks like when we get to my ship, we'll have to do that. We'll have to shoot down at it.
All right. So
Wait, are we gonna have ballistas on the ship?
We
There
already
are
have
ballistas.
ballistas on our ship.
Oh, okay.
Where's the Ironhide, guys?
I think he's at the mess hall. He
I
looked
thought
hungry.
We
Where
we
do
were.
you
I thought
think?
we okay.
Always hungry.
What's his job? Like, I see you three looking at me, learning from me, and him carrying stuff that two people carry by himself. If your other friend is carrying things, it's as long as he knows to carry things, it's fine.
He might.
He
I don't
carries a
think
lot
I've
of
ever
stuff.
seen him carry.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean-
I've never seen him carry anything
He
except for a
carries-
door.
His
He
mouse
carried
things
the
on his
door.
horns.
He had
Yeah.
the door for a while. He had the tray of pudding.
Say some boxes of food.
Yeah, Whole crate of food. Yeah.
All
There's
right, so I'm hearing food.
there's literally
Back
no
door.
way to load this thing.
You just tell him there's
incorrectly.
pancakes in these ballista
You
bolts.
don't-
We're good.
He'll figure it out.
I'm
I'd be a little
perfect.
pissed
I'm
when
so
you
glad
launch
that
it.
you said that because yeah, you'll know that someone will do it wrong and it will be him.
Well, I mean, even if you like, he has the people bring a bolt over and they load it backwards, and it still fires.
Okay, so you loaded it backwards. Now put it sideways.
I mean, it doesn't fit sideways.
Ironhide in a nutshell.
Are there any buttons on this thing?
Yeah, there's literally just like one button to fire.
Oh. Hey, we're good. I know how to use it.
So it's like left pedal goes left, right pedal goes right. When you're aimed at what you want, push both pedals forward to lock it in place.
Would you consider this a non-magical weapon?
Yes.
So I can cast magic weapon on it. Okay, that's good to know.
Might need that, to be fair.
Yep.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
So it's probably about 4 in the afternoon by now from all the like lessons and learning.
How much?
everything.
How much hours left?
How much hour?
You'll be arriving to El Moctis probably at about 6 in the morning.
When will ship be here?
Probably at about 3 in the morning.
All right, so I need to rest shortly. So soon.
Flashbacks.
7 p.m. I go to bed.
Okay.
And I tell everyone that the ship's gonna be here at 3 a.m. Be ready. I'm gonna wake you all up.
When? At 3 a.m. or before 3 a.m.?
Like before 3 a.m.
Oh, that's so early.
Shit. I know.
War doesn't give a
Right?
fuck.
Bullshit.
Is there any beer?
There is some soldiers that have made like basically toilet wine.
Nice.
Ew.
That's my bread and butter, baby. Let's do it.
It's coconut toilet wine because all they have is coconuts and
Obviously.
potatoes.
Sugars.
It's toilet vodka. There
Is
you
it
go.
like a potato
Coconut,
and not make vodka?
coconut toilet vodka.
Toilet vodka?
This was
They had
Malibu.
nothing else they had to make it in the toilet?
I'm just saying, like it's homemade. Like they
I
just
got
made
it.
it. It's not actually made
But it was
in a toilet.
upsetting. I hope not, because what the fuck? I'm concerned. You guys have buckets right here. What's wrong with you?
That's what they should in.
Proving my point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So toilet wine. Yeah.
It's, yeah.
That's fair.
So there is some. It's not very strong because it hasn't had a chance to like ferment or anything like that. It'll get you there.
Super sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Really like sour flavor at the same time. Big bite.
You're gonna have the worst hangover.
Oh yeah, it's gonna
The
be real
worst.
bad.
It's gonna be like aiming the ballista, like.
Which of the
One eye
4
open.
targets do I aim at? There's only one. It's huge. Nah.
I'll go for the one on
Could
the
not
left.
hit the broadside of a ship.
Well, I'm gonna go into bed too then. Fuck. Be responsible.
So you'll see all of the guards change out. Some of them come in. So you'll see the ones that were standing inside go outside. The ones that were outside come inside and go to sleep. And you see some ones wake up and go on the inside. So you see they have like a rotating. You do like 6 hours inside, 6 hours outside. Then you get a rest period. There's enough people there. So who went to sleep?
I probably loaded up on potatoes, so I would have probably gone to bed shortly after that, because I assume a ballista is just like loading a crossbow, but bigger.
So you went into a potato coma, got it.
But not aiming it.
I'm not the
Yeah.
aimer.
Oh, that's fair.
It's,
Good point. You're not the aimer.
no, the bolts.
So Sal, you're doing a little partying with the some of the crew.
I mean, I wouldn't call it partying, and just
It's
maybe
partying
just
for them.
a
It's
couple,
like you guys are
yeah.
like playing cards.
couple of toilet wines, couple card games, and
Gross.
Huh?
I hate it. I hate that phrase.
How much toilet wine does he win?
For actually spending time with them, they give him a bottle that is corked, and they say, "Don't open it for a week."
Nice.
Why is this warm?
So they just pull it.
We
They
just brewed
pulled it out.
We just
Brewed
brewed it
jungle.
today.
Do you think they brew the private stock in the private bathroom, if there is one?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I assume that is.
That's made in the Duchess's bedroom.
Oh, nice.
So it's called the Duchess's Reserve.
Yep.
Oh, this one is the Grand Duchess.
Uh,
Tater and
This
I are
shit's
just
gonna
like,
get you
"Mm-mm,
fucked.
no.
There's
So-
the special edition, the Duchess's daughter.
Jeez. Yikes. This is.
I feel as though that's a lighter blend, but it gets you just as fucked up, if not more, because you always have to follow it up with the Duchess after.
It has a real strong flavor.
Still have an aftertaste.
I take my toilet wine and go to bed.
So, with that, everyone is asleep. Malcolm, at about 2:30 in the morning, you're slightly rustled awake.
Guys, what?
It's a Valiana.
Yeah, I got like try to figure out what time it is. What time is it?
It's about 2:30.
You woke me up before my alarm went off.
We can see your ship coming towards us.
Perfect. I run around and give everyone a quick like a shove with my foot. Wake up! Wake up!
Ah,
Wake up!
why though?
Morning, Malcolm.
The ship's here. Let's go.
That broke my headphones, dude.
They see you.
I go look for the Duchess real quick.
She's up on the top deck.
Waiting.
I don't
Yeah.
need to make a scene.
All right, let's go.
No Steve today.
Um,
Hey, Malcolm, do you think I'm gonna need to make food and water today?
It would have been real useful yesterday.
What about today? You gonna?
I would say, probably.
I might offend someone if I do have it prepared today, just to let you know.
Is it
Anybody feel
something?
comfortable?
Is there something you could use like to help us like in the immediate future of like destroying a transport ship and like saving the city?
I could cast Dispel Magic on that transport shift if I got close enough, or I could cast Daylight on it.
Why would you
I
change
might.
daylight on?
I could give us a motivational speech.
Why would you? Is that a spell?
Yes.
That sounds
And some-
sounds so good, but
Aye, Captain. That is the spell I'm preparing today.
Well,
Instead of
great.
making-
all right,
Gonna
let's
do
get on.
motivational
Let's-
speech.
As you guys are like talking while you're climbing the stairs, you reach the top of the stairs and you see the Duchess towards the front, and she's got both her swords like she's holding on to like the I think it's pommel is what I think it's called, with the blades down into the deck, and she's just standing there like looking out because you're about 2 to 3 hours away from El Moctis.
But the ship can go faster than the transport, right?
Yes.
And the ship can go faster than the one we're on too.
Yes.
So we could get into El Moctis first, and as it's like coming in, come from like say like it's coming from the south, we could come from the north, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That might give it a chance for the transport for our transport to catch up.
Yeah. The Duchess looks at Malcolm and she says, "When you get there, take a quick survey just to see if anything has changed from our intel. Just look to see if there are large amounts of troops. I don't think there is. I think this is what the ship is to come occupy this before we can get to it, but I don't think they expected us to break through as fast as we did. If that happens, she hands you it looks like a wand, but it has like a pistol like handle on it. She says, if it doesn't look occupied, switch to the left and fire.
Like a flare gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
Left-
it looks
left
occupied
not
and
occupied.
dangerous, switch it to the right and fire. It's one use, so make sure you do it correctly.
I'm writing it down.
Move your notepad just a little bit. There you go.
So to the left,
see.
it's not
Let's see.
occupied, and to the right, it is occupied.
Correct.
Okay, what color should come out if it's not occupied?
Green. Green good, red bad.
Einhard, do you have that spell where you can like talk to people if you need to?
Always.
Okay, great. Just we might need that. It's like press the button, the wrong button. Great.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna do it. It's just you know how things sometimes just don't work out the greatest for us.
No.
The heat of the moment. I know.
No,
what he's talking
typically
about. He's
things-
saying like if a mistake happens.
Well,
What
I
he said.
mean, we typically push through the
Mistakes.
mistakes, even though typically our plans never go to plan, and then
Okay.
we
Yes.
Wonderful.
exactly.
Okay, so what else, Duchess?
That's it. I leave how you attack up to you.
Oh,
I
great.
think we're gonna
I
come try to
Sorry.
come from like the opposite side, kind of pincer them.
Okay. That
Maybe it'll slow
That'll
them up
work.
so you can catch up better too.
we'll probably start taking fire within 3 hours. So as we're getting into the town, so just getting there, it'll probably take you guys like 2 hours to get there. Like you'll get there like an hour beforehand. Like you go faster, but you won't be able to make it like in 10 minutes.
Hey,
So just making sure that we can position ourselves right. Because if it's really wide, I would prefer to get the tank like sideways. Just to like give the ballistas a better angle. And the cannons better angles, even though the cannon, she like looks at the cannons and just like laughs. It won't do much. And as I said, just take care of my daughter.
I'll do my best.
Now,
Now,
go ahead.
about that, Malcolm. I recall the teams were Saal and Dook, Clem and me, and you and Eveliana. That's the name, right? Okay.
Yep.
Does she perhaps know how to heal people?
No, she's not a.
I would also like to say that I know how to heal. So, I propose potentially splitting up the teams just to ensure that.
I mean, you're
We're
gonna
good-
be
we're-
on your
Yeah,
ship.
my ship's like 20 feet across. Like you're gonna be like standing
I don't know.
across
Just,
the way.
you never know. We got shot on motorbikes. I don't understand how that happened.
We were on no,
Well, yeah, I wasn't with you. I was with Saal.
but you're on the. But we're
You're literally the opposite of what you just said.
we're gonna be like
you're
right
not
near
making
each other.
people feel.
We're gonna be on. We're gonna be on the ship together. Like we're gonna be near each other.
Okay. I'm not too
Right?
familiar with where the guns are, so.
You guys have never been to that deck, so.
You tell me.
I mean,
I don't know.
I mean,
It's
it's not
not
a
a
big
big-
ship.
Right, and it's not as big as this ship, and they were all together on this ship, so I imagine it's gonna be even closer. Right?
I don't know. I covered some pretty far distance with that door, if you do recall, on the Dream Puncher.
I literally don't know what you're talking about.
Hey Sal,
It's a
you
big
had
ship.
something you needed to say, Sal?
I'm sorry.
I think it was more of a in reaction to splitting the team. He was like, "Wait a minute."
Every time I've suggested splitting the party.
At this point, Aveliana walks over to you, and like you can hear like clunk, clunk, clunk,
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
and she's in her full armor, and you're
So
kind of
sexy.
confused.
I mean, what? I
She-
didn't say that.
She
out
just
loud.
gives she gives you like that, like the sly wink. But
Wasn't
How does he see it? Oh,
she
has
comes
the
up in
helmet,
like
I assume.
she's in like full plate armor, and you
Oh,
see a
shit.
giant tower shield on her left arm, and like over her shoulder she has like a giant greatsword that she's carrying one-handed.
Duke, I think she's strong.
See,
I think she's hard to hit.
That too. But she's not very sneaky.
No,
Well,
and when you
in
guys
this
saw
case-
me in Wunderhof, I did not have all my armor. You just saw me with my bow.
Oh, that's cool. So you can do different stuff depending on like the situation.
I thought she was talking about Malcolm.
No, that's not what she was talking about at all.
No.
You read the room, dude. Read the
Did.
room.
I
No,
thought it was
you
funny.
did not read the room very well at all.
That was a clever
Oh.
pun. That was not a lot of people know the word bow.
Just stop it.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
like ooh.
Just stop it.
She gives you like kind of a dirty look because you keep going on with it, and she's like, just stop.
Yeah.
She said it too.
See? Now I'll stop.
I tried.
Malcolm, I assume, is facepalm.
I'm like
Yep.
I'm looking up at the ship, hoping that the ladder gets dropped soon, so I can just scuttle up it as fast
I
as
just
possible.
assumed you'd like turned into a rock or a chair by now, or a coconut.
Where did this rock come
Easy
from?
case.
Let's just kick it off the side.
Misty stepped back behind
I
him
am
again.
like,
So the Dream Puncher pulls up, and it matches speed, and you see there's like 4 claws that come out of the side, and it grabs onto the top. Jesus. And the stairs come out the back so that you guys can get on it.
I get
Stairs?
on
It's not a ladder.
No, it latched on to the top of the
Cool.
tank. The tank's huge.
Yeah.
Let's get on.
Let's go.
So
Run up
everyone
the stairs.
heads on, and then it detaches, and it takes up, and it starts pulling away from the tank.
I head right to the bridge.
Aveliana
I
follows
head
you.
to the ballista deck, wherever it is.
We should
Okay.
probably see this deck.
So
I assume it's above Jeff.
nope.
Oh, I have something for Jeff.
Do they pop out like on fucking Star Wars where they like just pop out of the
Yes.
side and they're like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's sick.
As soon as you were describing it, I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh, yep.
instead of going up the ladder from the cargo deck, you go through the door at the back, and you see you have 4 ballistas total, and they're same size as the one that you just were working with, but they're just like they're mechanically turned different because they do pop out the side. So like think of like the World War II planes where like they have the ball turrets on the bottom. It's more like that rather than like just open and you're sitting in it.
How many bolts do we have?
You have probably about 20 total.
Okay.
Like there's a stack of 5 at each one. Malcolm, you said you went to the bridge.
Wanted to give Jerry the information.
So you'll get to Jerry. He's flying, and Marguerite is waiting on her, like her dais. And Jeff, you see him like he's sitting there, and he's like,
Like he's paying attention.
yeah, like he was booking it. He was using his magic. He's like,
Great
"Oh,
job
hi."
getting here. Great job getting here. Good job, guys. Awesome job.
Oh,
I hope you're ready for a lot of work coming up.
I'm ready.
All right. We need to get to the city as fast as possible.
All right, it's just ahead. He's like that. He asked like as a question.
Yes.
Okay. All right, take us up, Jeff, and let's go. And he acknowledges you, but at the same time, he's just concentrating.
Yeah, I go back and sit down because I know we're gonna take off and it's gonna be fast. And I wait till we're like at moving speed so I can get used to walking around.
So if you're anywhere else on the ship, you notice that everybody is in like getting like they're in danger alert. So they're running around, they're like tightening things down, making sure nothing can come loose, and then they're also checking like all the emergency like kits and stations, making sure they're all stocked up and ready to go. So they are on alert. What is everybody else doing? Are you staying in the ballista rooms or?
I am. That's where I'm going.
Okay.
Hey, Clem, you got any good books?
No.
Mm.
Probably going to
I don't like to lend out my books, sir.
No. Do you have any decent reads?
No. Not that I'm willing to lend out. Sorry.
Fair enough.
Who's like on like lookout duty for the ship? Who's like the crow's nest guy?
Get back to my list. So you have Albert doing the toilets because nobody likes Albert, but he would probably probably be something he'd be doing because it's like the most boring when nothing's happening.
Okay.
So you would probably have Albert and Arnold doing that.
Right. What else is Arnold known for?
He works on logistics and weaponry, so he would be part of your ballista crew.
Right.
Manning.
So Arnold would be down like underneath, being a lookout down there, and then
Yeah.
Albert would be like out front on the bow of the ship, looking basically.
Yeah. And then you have Dennis at the rear of the ship, watching that way.
What else does Dennis do?
Dennis is also a part of your ballista crew. He's weapons and logistics.
Who's in charge of like the ballista crew? Who's like the head?
Timothy.
Okay.
Everybody on the ship knows how to fire the ballistas, but there are people who are like those are the
Except
specific-
Ironhide.
Except Ironhide, yes. Everybody knows how to fire them, but there are specific people that go there first because they're like that's what they're
Yeah.
trained to do.
No problem.
So everybody is in place, and you guys are speeding off towards El Moctis. That's where I'm going to end for tonight.
Thanks for watching this dysfunctional D&D presentation of the War for Garaxia. Be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to keep up with the Guardians of Garaxia and a ton more. Homebrewed just for you.